This lovely afternoon here in Hamburg, as you can see. Good crowd watching here for this historic event. It's a great mix throughout the week. Not only the Global Champions League, the Longy Global Champions Tour, but also, of course, the historic derby classes as well that will be taking place over the weekend, building up to all of that. So with all of that on the menu, we bring in two stars of the world of show jumping as well. Delighted to say John Whitaker and Harrie Smolders joining me here this afternoon. Now, John, yourself, obviously the two of you here are in team mode here as part of the Hamburg Diamonds. Valkenswaard United leading the way. John, you were on that team last year. You've made the switch, but you're only sitting in second.
Yeah, we're looking quite good. Yeah, like you say, we won. I was in Valkenswaard United last year, and we won it, and it was also very close.
Yeah,
against Antwerp Diamonds last year. So yeah, I've joined Hamburg Diamonds, and it's close again. We're just behind Valkenswaard, so we're biting on the heels.
Biting on the heels, and just like you do in football, you've stolen away a star striker from Valkenswaard United. Now, Harrie, to come to you, I mean, first already competing in the competition, you had a pretty similar team last year. You've brought John into play, which is great. Now, you yourself, how has it unfolded for you? I mean, four appearances that you've made so far, jumped 4 rounds, 2 clears, and you've been very much behind how a lot of that team comes together.
Yeah, I must say, when we heard that John was available, we straight away wanted him to add to our team, because with his experience and he had a good string of horses. But above that all, the way and the feeling and the talent he still shows us, and the way he rides, it's a privilege for us to have him in our team.
Well, there we go, John. I mean, I'm sure the phone was running hot soon at the end of the season.
They were queuing up for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Turning them away.
I'm not surprised as well, because you've made your first appearance was a couple of weeks in Shanghai, a couple of weeks ago there, double clear with Ornalia, and you showed why you were on the team.
Yeah, I think it's a great competition, and I think it brings the best out of the riders. You know, you're fighting for each other, and you know, trying to win at the end.
Well, we saw a lovely partnership with you and Bertram Allen last year. This year, Jos Verlooy you were with in Shanghai, and you got very close there too.
We did. We were both double clear, and we just got pipped on time in the end. But I think as long as we're knocking on the door each week and getting in there, and
yeah.
And we're in there at the end, which is the most important. So it's looking good. We'll keep going.
Well, we heard from Marco and Ludger last week saying the strategy is just keep jumping the clears and let the others do the racing.
Yeah, well, I mean, last year with me and Bertram, we had the system where I tried to jump the clears and Bertram could go fast, and it worked for us. But that's a little bit the idea of the competition. You know, you can place your riders, and depending on what the horses are riding, and try and work it out, try and work your strategy out.
Well, talking of strategy, last time out, Audrey Coulter and the team, you made changes in the team there, bringing Eric Lamars into play for the second round, but a strategic move, because Audrey came in the first round, jumped the clear, and Eric was the man put in there for speed. Would that be right?
Yeah, those are of course difficult decisions, because Audrey's horse and my horse were jumping really well and really safe. But anyway, we made a swap, because we thought with Eric Lamaz and Fine Lady we have a joker. He's very fast, and we were unfortunate to have one down with Fine Lady. But if he left the rail up, we would have won.
Yeah, you'd have been there, home and hosed.
Yeah.
Now, Harrie, what's the plan for here in Hamburg? Got round 1 coming up today.
Yeah, we start with Audrey with Capital Canardo, and myself with Don.
Yeah.
And then after the day, we see if we have to make a swap.
Now you jumped double clear in Madrid on Don VHPZ as well, so you're playing the clear round strategy first.
Yeah, first of course that counts, but then if there are more double clear rounds, then the time is an issue.
And someone like John's experience, this is where you would come into play, John, as well. I mean, you've ridden in this arena as well so many times before. That would be a big advantage.
Well, it helps, obviously it helps, yeah. But I think, like Harrie said, you have to play a little bit from day to day and see what you have to do, see what you have to do, and see what you have to beat.
Well, you certainly got into the whole enthusiasm of last year. We've got plenty of shots of you revving it up from Vienna to much more. But you've loved it, haven't you?
Yeah, last year was great, and I like the idea of the competition, you know, and like I said earlier, it brings the best out in the riders, and we're fighting for each other and trying to get up there and win.
How do the team meetings go, Harrie?
Yeah, they are good. But I must also say that I want to add, like a man like John. You see that last year with Bertram and this year with Jos. Everybody admires John.
Yeah.
And he's able to give his knowledge to the younger generation in this class, and that's, I think, what we really like to watch.
Well, that's great. The fans can get involved as well. You've got a shirt there that's going to be on the Global Champions Tour stand here as well. It's been signed by the team. So if you're here on site, you can pop down to the stand there, the Global Champions Tour stand, and put your name in and hopefully win a signed shirt from the two of you and a few more of the team. Well, good luck to you home ground here for Hamburg Diamonds.
Thank
John,
you.
going to win it?
We're going to try, for sure, yeah.
Well, good luck to John Whitaker and Harrie Smolders.